Okay, hit it.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Today is July 2nd, 2021. The slaughterhouse of failure is not in my destiny. I will persist until I succeed. Augmandino. That's embedded. So actually today we've got a couple of things that are I think are exciting, and I think we're very lucky because we've got my A team here, which is Michael and Dan, or Dan and Michael, to join me because we're at this 50% of the year part. So it's that moment when we were talked previously about the lag. In other words, the lag and the lead. So we got to analyze what we've done for the first 6 months and the lead for the next 6 months. And the company's given us an incredible boost of tools for us to work with. So the thing is, we've also got our little team, which I'm just going to add in there, which is interdependent mindset, where we've got a lot of people that we can work with. And also we lean on borrowed strength. So the strength that we're talking about is the strength of the company, the strength of the products, the strength, more important, of the team. So that's why we're very lucky, in my opinion, to have Dan and Michael, so that we're out here to really try and help everybody get a perspective about the collagen boost, which is one of the things we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the new point sharing, the 2,000 points, which will allow us to have a brand rep for 2,000 points. Again, it's been extended. The Mexico trip, how to qualify for that, and the collagen boost. So, Dan, if you want to start, and then Michael can join in as well, of course.
Yeah, we've got a lot of exciting things going on right now. And I think it's important, as Lawrence kind of alluded to, this teamwork that we have is super important to having this be successful. This isn't an independent business. We work as a team, at least on our team we do. And I know some other teams that do that very well. So it's super important, especially as we get to this collagen launch, to work as a team to make sure that all these codes get used up. If you're not able to get rid of them, you can share them with your team members. Make sure that we utilize every single one of those codes to make this a successful launch for both the company and for us.
So as you know, we've each got, as a brand rep, each one of us has 5 codes, and each code is valid for a product for 3 months at $99 per month. So the code is $297, and we've got 5 codes, which is $1,485. But if we get rid of those 5 codes, we can have immediate access to 5 more. So that would be 10 codes, which would be $2,970, which is 2,250 points. So if we can get rid of 10 codes this month, and there's no excuse why we can't. The whole point of today is no excuses. I go around with a little armband here that says no more excuses. I have lots of these and I give them out to a lot of people. No excuses. So we've got 2,250 points with 10 codes. We absolutely can get 10 codes sold this month. So the sharing block that we're going to be using makes the affiliate a brand rep. And the most important part of this is that with 2,250 points, you've got a repeat order, and that's where we can build your business. So this collagen launch is really, really worthwhile to pay attention and think seriously about it. Michael, you want to add to that?
Sure, I agree with that. And what I've done here at the beginning of this month, I'm going all out. I posted on Facebook a poll. You can put a poll on Facebook and ask, who's taking our collagen? Who's Are any of you taking collagen? Yes or no? Simple poll, but that gets people engaged. And then the ones that are taking it, you can reach out to them and say, well, what are you taking? Why? We've got a new product launch coming out. Would you like to be a part of that? A test group, 3 months before the release. The only one with clinical studies. This is just a conversation. Just a conversation. Reach out and talk to people. I think you'll be surprised. I certainly was. How many people are currently taking collagen, and how far this can go just with a conversation.
Yeah, and we've all got many. This is a moment to reach out to absolutely everybody in your spreadsheet, in your phone, and everywhere else, and say, listen, I've just got a possibility of a few codes for an incredible product. It's the largest product launch that the company is having in its history, I believe. And the product is absolutely amazing. Coming out, we're privy to a few codes. So, I'm calling you because I know that you might be one of the people that might not only want to have the code, but share a code or two with some of your friends. So by trying to make it that each person you talk to is important, because we've got something new, unique, and restricted, and we're inviting them to take a closer look at it.
And I think that comes down to, the FOMO, fear of missing out. And we have to create that excitement and create that need and that want from people who want to be a part of this, who want to be a part of something, and make them kind of have that fear of missing out if they don't get involved early enough. And so Lawrence is talking about these numbers, and that's just for brand reps. If you're a Ruby, you get 40. You have the opportunity to get 40 codes, 20 in the beginning, and then 20 more if you get rid of those 20 codes in the first 48 hours. So that's 4 times that amount. So that's almost 9,000 points, 10,000 or $12,000 in sales roughly. So if you're a Ruby, you have an opportunity to really expand your business. But I look at this as an opportunity for all of us to catapult our business to that next level. If we're reaching 3,000 points in a month or 6,000 points in a month, this is a great opportunity to bump that up 2,000 or 3,000 points in a month or dollars in a month, and expand your business by 50% or 30%, whatever it may be. So I think you need to look at it in those terms of how this particular launch can help you catapult your business to the next level. If you remain stagnant for a little while and haven't really seen any growth, this is a great opportunity for you to use this launch as a way to catapult that business.
I couldn't agree more, Dan. And this is really going to separate the leaders here in the next couple of weeks, because leaders are going to be out there talking with their brand affiliates and getting this moving forward and growing their team. And I'll tell everyone now, if you've got 10 codes, sell more, because there's some people that aren't leaders and they're not going to take advantage of this. And if you sell more than your 10 or your 40, don't be afraid of overselling this.
Yeah, the opportunities, people have always said to me, oh, you're so lucky. Well, what is luck? Luck is where opportunity meets preparation. And here we are, we've got an opportunity, and we are prepared if we want to be. And we'll be lucky because each one of us is going to boost our business significantly. I mean, significant number of new brand reps, because it dovetails in exactly with the fact that we've got 2,000 points this month as a sharing block to make a new brand rep. I mean, this business is all about creating leadership. It's about creating brand reps and then being a factory of brand reps. Well, my gosh, we've just got brand reps on steroids here that we can do. We've got a turbo mechanism right now to catapult the number of brand reps that we can have, and each brand rep then is incentivized by making a little bit of additional money at first to actually really get engaged in the business. And this is an amazing opportunity. It really is a phenomenal opportunity, and there's no excuse, absolutely no excuse for anybody not to really get engaged and to go with, all enthusiasm, all total enthusiasm. We're not saying you've got to do, we're saying spend the next month in building the foundation of a building that will last, that can last and will last your life. And it certainly is a foundation for the next 6 months where we can multiply on the business that we've got, because with a brand rep, you can multiply quicker.
And, the more people you can get on collagen, especially those who haven't tried any of our products, the more people you'll be able to introduce to even more new products, and the one that piggybacks the best with this is the LumiSpa, because it shows increased results with the Collagen Plus by using the LumiSpa. And so, now you're looking at 300 points for the first 3 months for their collagen. And then, you might get another $160 sale for the LumiSpa. And so now you've catapulted your business. You've got them to try other products, and they're going to like those products. And then what other products can you introduce them to? So it's, this is just incrementally increasing your business by selling and then upselling to additional products that they haven't had exposure to.
Absolutely. And someone posted in the Facebook group the other day a one-pager that can be put into one of these little plexiglass stands. And what I would do is, if you've reached out to physicians before, Scott shared it. Okay. Take this to those physicians, whether they're using the scanner or not. Okay. Because they said no to the scanner maybe 6 months ago, this is something else you can have a conversation about, right? And ask them, hey, would it be all right if I put this on your, on your desk here, on your reception area? It's got a QR code on it. People can scan and get information on the collagen product. This isn't just for dermatologists or surgeons or med spas. Any type of practice could be interested in this. It's a nutraceutical, but it does tie in a complete other line of business to that practice, which again, maybe they weren't interested in the scanner a while back. That changes, we know that. But this is something else to have a conversation about and reopen that door. Now, if they are using this scanner, we definitely want to get this on their countertop, right? That's another avenue for them to engage with their patients and give them healthier skin.
Yeah. I've always been 100% literally, let's say 99.5% focused on the scanner. That's been my one-track mind. However, here we've now got an incursion into a whole panorama, whole horizon of new market, which is what? Which is the collagen. What do I mean by that? Which means that not only are we looking, in my case, was I only looking focused on a scanner, but now we can talk about getting into health from the inside and, in a way, talking about skin products, which encompasses another huge percentage of the population. First, we were just talking about healthcare professionals for the scanner, but now we've got a possibility of talking about health and skin health as well. We're now talking about having a lot of ladies and guys who are interested in their physical appearance as well as their health appearance. I mean, it's suddenly opened a whole Pandora box of exciting things that we can bank on. And this 2,000 points extended. I mean, literally, I've done this thing for close to 14 years. it's never happened that they give us the possibility of becoming a brand rep in with 2,000 points of sharing blogs. It's never happened, because that is something. It's not just a brand rep for a month. If we do this right, these are brand reps that we're going to have that are part of the establishment. This is your established business. It's exciting stuff, really exciting stuff.
You know, you're absolutely right. This is a great way to create momentum. Create momentum with this initial launch, and that momentum and energy moves forward, multiplies your business ongoing. Like everything we do, it's not a one-time sale. This will create that momentum. It allows someone right now that may be a brand affiliate to become a brand rep. It allows someone that's a brand rep to become a Ruby, right? If you get those below you engaged in this, and they use their 10 codes, that's going to create momentum, not only for you, not only for them, but for you.
No, dude, and just I'm just putting this out here, not to know anybody's business, but for example, think about how many brand reps you've got in your group. Think about how many customers you've got in your group. Do you know 10? Do you know 10 people? Of course you do. Do they know 10 people? Of course. So what we're looking now is if we've got just 4 people that we can get into becoming Ruby, which we can this month because of the low bar of 2,000 points. You know, you can absolutely rocket your business this month. Absolutely rocket it. You know 10 people, they know 10 people. Come on, man. It's placing a product that's unique, that's not even out yet, and it's $99 a month. Try it for 3 months. Come on, man. That's $3 a day for 3 months. Have you thought about that? It's $3 a day for 3 months for a product that's not even out on the market yet.
Absolutely right. The company sent a broadcast an email to everyone yesterday with a link to the collagen assets that we have, and they're tremendous to help you share this with others and build that team. And something else that was announced yesterday was the next success trip. It's going to be to Riviera Maya in Mexico. That's on the coast right by Cozumel, just south of Cancun. And oh my God, the photos and pictures and everything are just absolutely unbelievable. But you know, the reason I'm bringing that up is when you launch this collagen product in your line, that's going to create the momentum for you to go on this trip. Anyone that makes Ruby, if they start today and they make Ruby, they will be going on that trip because that's just the way the points work. They accumulate. You need 100 points if you've never been on a trip before. And this is totally within everyone's reach, not only because the collagen launch, but because of the fast track to brand rep. You can build a team, and that's where the real money is in this business. It's leadership and building that team. So earlier I mentioned there's going to be some that sit on the sideline and let this go past. I've seen it before, and the leaders on this call that have been in the business have seen it before. And there's going to be those on this call that engage, and they reach out and they talk to people and create this momentum, and great things are going to happen to them. So that's why I say I know there's going to be some codes available that people aren't using because they're distracted, or maybe they have something else legitimate. But to me, if this is a business that you're investing in, your time in, your growth in, this is the time to act.
So this trip thing, you know, we can all afford to go to Mexico. I mean, it's really a very inexpensive destination point if we want to do it. But how much fun is it if we actually go by qualifying with our teams, all expenses paid? I think at one of those trips I went with, I had 9 people that had qualified on that trip. seven or I can't remember, 7 that qualified on that trip. And it was the most fun because there was a camaraderie about it. But guess what? I was pathetic. There were people that had 20 people on these trips. 20 people. And that's where I look and I think, OMG, what is wrong with me? I am pathetic. This is ridiculous. If somebody can have 20 people on a trip, why the hell have I only got 7? That's ridiculous. So, and to do it, we've got these, it's 100 points, which as Michael's just mentioned, 100 points is from 0. That is, if you're just an affiliate or as a starting off as an affiliate, and you become a brand rep, you get 4 points. And each brand rep then gets 4. So if you become a Ruby, that's 16 points plus yours is 20 points a month. By 6 months, you got 120 points. And you're making some money and you qualify for the trip.
Yeah, it actually works out to a little bit more than that. But I did want to say, I see there's one question in here, Martin Forrester. Is this categorized as a nutritional product or a beauty product? Yes. It's categorized as both. That's the beauty of it. So yes, it is. It's categorized as both. And that's the beauty of it, because we're with, if you've been working with the scanner, this allows you to bring a lot of the skincare and beauty line into what you're doing. So that's really what I'm so excited about this product launch.
And Lawrence talked a little bit about how many brand reps do you have? How many of them can you get to Ruby with this launch and with this promotion? But for me, I'm looking at how many brand affiliates I have that haven't done that much or have struggled getting where they want to be. This is a month where you can catapult them to being brand representative by the end of the month. I had several people become brand reps last month, hoping to have several people become brand reps this month. Just by placing one scanner, you can do that. And then that's just adding more people to your front line. So, that's important in helping to expand your business. And that's how you're going to find out who the next leaders are, is those people who are motivated to become brand rep are going to go out and do what they need to do this month to get them to brand rep, right? And then those are the people that are motivated, and they're going to be the next leaders because they're motivated to see success in this business and be successful.
Yeah, and I can tell you too, as a leader, where my focus is going on those that also want to become leaders. It's going to be a very busy month for the leaders in our organization, supporting their teams. It's something that we absolutely love doing, and we obviously support everyone. But those that engage will get our attention, and we're going to get their momentum built up.
So I'm just seeing Jim Trainer sent a note there, say Rebecca Morris has around 130 people going to Punta Cana. Well, 130 people going, that would be about 65 accounts. I mean, that absolutely rocks. I only had 7 accounts. So if somebody can do that, why can we not do that? I mean, what's the excuse? That's the question. What's the excuse? There is no excuse. If somebody can do that, can we do half of that? Come on, of course we can. That's impressive. That's really, really impressive, but it's possible. It's doable. Somebody's doing it.
Yep.
And here we've now got even better tools than before. Does anybody have anything to add to this? Anybody want to add anything, please? Michael, Dan, anybody else got anything to add?
I will just say that I saw Martin's follow-up question, and I was being a little smart when I said yes, but he was referring to sales tax, which there is a difference in the state of Florida, and I'm sure other states are similar, on how the products are taxed. And that's a great question. We're going to find out.
Actually, that's a good job. Good pointing that out, Michael. The thing is, we've always got to look beyond what's apparent. Good job, Martin, for that too. Because what is on the surface, we sort of just immediately come to a conclusion, say, yep, this. But there's a ramification on the taxes. Excellent point. thank you, Martin and Michael, for bringing that up. So, anybody else got anything they want to add, or any questions or anything they want to add to this?
I'll just say make this the best month ever. It started yesterday. There's no excuses. Go right back to Lawrence wristband. And I'm glad he turned it all the way around today, so we saw the no in front of more excuses. But there is no excuse for not using this time. I've never seen anything like this in the company's history since I've been with them for almost 10 years. The opportunity to grow this fast and build momentum this quickly.
I agree with you, 100%. All right. So if there's no other question, it's right on time. By the way, we're talking also something interesting here, that Michael Cook was scheduled to go, and he is scheduled to go on a boat half an hour ago. And this is a lifestyle which we can now begin to afford ourselves, that, you know, on a Friday or a Thursday, or a Thursday today, or Friday, on Friday, we can just decide to go to the beach or take a cruise or do what we want. So, Michael, thanks for postergating putting off your trip to sailing for a while and joining us.
No worries. Thank you.
Thank you. Dan, thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thanks,
Hey,
everybody.
thanks, you guys. That was awesome.
Have a great weekend.
Thank you very much for sharing.
On the call, everybody.
Have a good weekend.
Thank you.
Have a good weekend.
4th of July, everybody. And don't forget Monday, I don't know. Monday's 4th of July. So happy 4th of July.
Thank you.